think about me one more time before you go. Someday you'll know. Someday you'll know. And you know what I'm going to say. I've been feeling this way for far too long. And now you're gone.
So what's up, everyone? Happy Valentine to all of you. Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Before I start the subject of this video, I want to give a big hello to our Canadian Freedom Convoy and the European Freedom Convoy. You guys are doing something really amazing for everyone. You see, the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, apparently refusing to even start conversation with his own people. He talk about the Canadian, but when it come the time to hear his own people, he failed to even acknowledge them to be his own citizen. Justin Trudeau argument to want 100% of vaccinated people in Canada is truly unrealistic. But I believe even when the Canadian will be vaccinated 100%, he won't lift any of the restriction. He said that in order to avoid restriction and further restriction, they have used the mandate. But the mandate is a restriction on people's life, rights, and civil liberty. So basically, he said, we put the mandate so we don't have to restrict you by using restriction against you, because the mandate is a restriction. So basically, it's either restriction or nothing else. Today, some of those politicians call the citizens that are fighting for freedom to be a threat to democracy. But it is some of those minority government and their insane measures that are a threat to our democracy and our civil liberty. Guys, keep the fight on. Many people right now are fighting for the future of their kids and their grandkids. But sadly, some of those young people right now feel this issue doesn't affect them. When their parents, grandparents are fighting for them to have a future and a democracy, like we say, one day they will understand. Okay, let's start the subject of this video. Today is Valentine's Day, and Valentine represents a celebration of love. So today I want to talk about the power of love. Some of us are wondering if love really exists when we see the level of disrespect people have between them in their relationship. People cheat, lie, put low level of effort in their relationship and behaving selfishly with each other. We see people breaking up and start a new relationship with other people like their stories they had with you meant absolutely nothing. A YouTuber member left a message on one of my videos saying, the issue today is many people got bad intention toward you or got self-serving motivation for themselves only. I know some of you are looking for love and looking to meet the right person, that special someone. But I think it is important to be first happy with your own self and have a life that you are in love with before you seek to link your own life with someone else. It's important to be clear what you want from a partner and what sort of quality and what sort of baggage you can handle, because the perfect person that got zero issue literally doesn't exist. Everyone carries some percentage of faults, but you need to select the baggage that you can deal with. Before you welcome someone in your life, you need to have a life that you adore yourself, a life that got its own routine and dynamic and boundaries. Having healthy boundaries is crucial for you and when you link with other people, and that can be in friendship, in romantic, and in business. About having healthy boundaries, you can risk to run to certain problem with certain people, because people can bring problem to you. Like Jean-Paul Sartre say, hell is others. Some people say this was misunderstood what Jean-Paul Sartre say, but still he mentioned that hell was others. Too many people drop everything, their friends, their family, their hobbies, and entire life when they meet someone new that they perceive to be the one. They drop all to fit that person's expectation, and they either drop their own expectation that they have for a partner, for that person to be in their life. Many times we want to keep that person. We want that person. So we change everything that we wanted, desire, and try to compromise on things that is not compromisable if we stick to really what we want for ourselves. Many of us lose ourselves in ourselves. Or should I say, we lose ourselves in the relationship when we are with somebody, especially when we are dealing with somebody with a lot of problem, or somebody that is immature, somebody that is bringing a lot of bad behavior, somebody that doesn't recognize it, somebody that doesn't appreciate us, somebody that simply put in a low to zero effort toward us and toward the relationship. And instead for us, and for some of us to run away from that, we stay there, we're trying to make it work, and we forgot who we are. And yes, we lose ourselves inside of that relationship. To get a successful relationship, people need to have the best interests of their partner in the mind and in the heart, and to be ready to compromise. Some people get with you not because they're in love with you. They get with you because this is convenient for them, because they don't want to be alone, because you got something they want, because the option or the person they want right now is with somebody else. So why not passing some time with you? You are a plan B, C, and F and X, but you may not be his first option and not be his only option. He's with you, but when he's with you, or when I say he, it can be also she, is busy to chase few different people because they don't see you as the one. So they are looking for the one or other option when they are with you. Some people also are kind of unsatisfied with everything in their life. Doesn't matter either you are the best option they have on the table, they won't appreciate you. Why is that? Some people suffer from low self-esteem. Maybe they wanted to be with you and now they got you. They don't know how to handle themselves, and be with you cause them to feel bad about themselves. So then problems start. There are a lot of problems in a romantic relationship. Romantic relationships are very weak and fragile place to be compared to friendship, because today you are with somebody and tomorrow you are not anymore, and it's like you guys didn't share anything, you guys didn't have a life together, you guys had nothing together. And yes, some people just take the next person like the story they had with you never existed. It can be cold and brutal and can make you feel, and can make some of us feel like, is it really worth it to get with somebody to get this in the end? You pass 3, 6 years, 10 years with somebody to get to this kind of result. It's very disappointing. And it's also very disappointing when, example, the whole way of the relationship, all you got from the other person is problems and selfish behavior from them and disrespect. And in the end, when it ends, some of us will kick each other out of ourselves and blame ourselves for the whole problem because we stayed with them. We thought we are trying to make it work, and in the end, when we see that actually that person will never have changed, they were disrespectful, they did not value us, they had no intention at all to make it work, had no intention at all to put more effort to make the relationship better for both of you. And when it ends, you kick in yourself and say, why did I not end it sooner? I should have really put more work to end it sooner because I saw from the start that the relationship was not for me. If some of you had this experience, please comment on the video, because it happened to many of us. How do you know when you are with the right person for you? Because you could be where somebody can think that you're the right person for them, but if you do not feel that this person is the right person for you, love won't happen. Yes, love sometimes and most of the time is happen with the person toward something. You can be crazy in love with someone, maybe they don't love you. The love cannot go from you and create something if in front of you the person doesn't feel like that. So how do you know when you are with the right person for you? When having that person in your life is making money, things easy for you. They are adding value to your life. They are helping you evolve and to develop to a better version of yourself. An ex of mine wrote to me one day that with me he felt like he could breathe, and he felt that he was supported and that I had his back at 100%. It meant a lot for me to get that message from him. Showing appreciation to your partner is so important, and too many times we are taking our partner for granted. We got all to gain to take time to know the person that we going to be with and not to rush to anything. Some experts have indicated that when you meet someone for the first time and you get an instant and an intense attraction, this could be an indication of big issues that are going to come. I want to talk for a minute about having sex. The action and the interaction of having a sexual contact with someone. I never looked at this way before, but sex is an exchange of energy between two people, especially the man to the woman. Having such a contact with someone that does not have your best interest at heart and in the mind can actually drain your own energy and drain your vital energy. Somehow, some people that get involved with somebody that doesn't have their best interest at heart and have bad intention toward them and just see them as not valuable, not worth it to be an official partner, a wife, a girlfriend, a boyfriend. You're just a casual thing. Somehow the other person that is getting this, the energy is getting transferred, get more needy. They become more alarmed because you can sense that the person have bad intention towards you. And some people that have not worked on themselves become more clingy and become more obsessed to want to be with that person when they sense that that person doesn't want them. It's like they set themselves up to a goal to get that person and nobody else because that person doesn't want them. And for them inside and consciously, if they get love from that person, then they get the proof that they are valuable. But usually, as soon they get that person and that person start to commit to them, two things can happen. Either that person lose interest completely on this new person that they wanted so hard and now they got it, they got the catch. So it could be just was the thrill of the chase that got them interested by this person, or they start to treat that person badly. So yeah, there are some people out there that just want you because they cannot have you, and as soon they get you, they're not interested anymore and they pass to somebody else. So some of you that get flattered that someone is working so hard to get you may watch out for this. And I know this complicates the whole situation because we want people that put effort and want to be with us, and it's making all difficult when there are so many games in the area of romantic relationship. We don't know who is crazy, we don't know who is playing, we don't know who's real, who is not real, who is gonna be completely insane, who is sane. So it's such a difficult area to be in a romantic relationship. So sexual interaction with someone is an exchange of energy and also an exchange of mind. If the person have bad intention toward you, you will feel it in your own energy, by either you're feeling bad, like tired or sick sometime. And like I say, some people will get triggered to become more clingy, more demanding, become more problematic when they feel that this partner actually they cannot get, or that partner doesn't want them, and that triggers some really deep issue that this person already have in them. When I realize what's really happening in the act of having sex, I feel quite concerned. Ladies, your temple is not made for everyone to enter, as some of those guys can leave a really negative energy in you. And this can happen by just the fact that this guy doesn't think you are worth it enough to be his official girlfriend. Many people out there are waiting to be selected by someone that for years they have been some sort of casual interaction with, but that person still making excuses after excuses why they cannot give you more and why they cannot commit to you. Guys, I said it many times in many of my videos. If someone is using you, it's not their fault, but it's your fault. If you want to change someone that you've been giving your 100% and they only been investing in you at 5% of their chosen action, and that action can maybe be involving only taking you to bed and you want more, let me tell you, that person will never change or level up to give you more than that, because they are getting 100% from you and they give you only 5% in return. Despite the deal is unfair to you and unbalanced, the deal is working for them perfectly. Why would they want to change? When people get a situation with you and they don't complain about it, and you don't feel okay with it and you keep complaining but you still continuing in that situation, is because that person is getting exactly the deal they want with you. They're getting the relationship they want with you. They're getting everything or more that they want with you. So they have no reason to change it. They are not going to change. Your only option for you is two things. To clearly say it once that you want things to change, and if it doesn't, because many times it will not change, that you remove yourself from this relationship. You have to end the relationship, especially for those people that being in a situation that doesn't make them happy and their partner and doesn't want to talk about it. They don't want to acknowledge the problem, and they continue with the same routine, the same behavior, the same action in the relationship with you, despite they see that you're not happy, despite that fight been happening, despite that a lot of things are showing that something is not right. They have not come to you to show you care, that they care for you, and to say, hey, I can see that you're not happy about something. Let's sit down, let's resolve it. Trust me, guys, if you have a partner like that, you need to know that it will never work out, because for a relationship to work out, the two person need to put both the effort in it. If they don't, it's because they don't want that, and whatever they have with you is what they want with you. They're not going to change. Okay, so the title of this video is The Power of Love. And with all that I just talked about, some of you may doubt that love exists altogether. But love doesn't depend if you are with someone or you are single. There is the love that you got for yourself, your life, your job, your dreams, friends and family. Romantic love looks so fragile this day. Today you love someone, stay with them 3, 6, 10 years, and tomorrow all is over and you start over again with someone else. The reason many of those romantic relationships doesn't work is because some people that you met are maybe immature. Some of them may suffer from mental illness. Some may be simply selfish. Some of them may be narcissists or psychopath, or maybe you are all of that. Many people do not look at their own self and only point out, I did not meet the right person, we were not a good match, but never they look at their own self. Maybe they had a good partner, but maybe there's a problem with them. A problem of mental illness, a problem of selfishness, a problem to put low self effort in the relationship, and problem to be disrespectful, a problem to not have the best interest of your partner at heart. That also can be. It go both ways. Most people only talk about he was not right, she was not right. What about them? Are they so perfect that they cannot be the cause maybe of the problem? Because many times it takes two to tango. Yeah, and some of those dysfunctional relationships, they tango so well together. Dysfunctional relationship and toxic relationship are very hard to break. They are very addictive to both person. That's why you see toxic relationship going on for a long and many years, because some people and some of us believe when something is toxic and unhealthy and unbalanced, people will break from this fast. But actually it's the other way around. The more toxic it is and the more unhealthy it is when both persons are not in the right place and they also have their own problem and they come together. Well, they stay together for many years, and drama and drama, and they are hard to break. They may break up and come back and break up and come back, the drama, but they usually very toxic relationship are very difficult to break. Some romantic relationship doesn't work and may fail also because of friends and family and direct influence on the person and on the relationship. Many of us may get this friends and family sabotaging our relationship, and some of us will not see it directly until it's too late, and now we see it. Basically, many things can cause a relationship to not work. But if two people that are mature and got good intention to want to be together, get together, and they love each other, they will find a way to make it work. The power of love is when it's real and it cannot just go away. And some people have discovered this, and this is why some people have put work to make their relationship work. Taking your partner for granted can really impact your behavior toward your partner. So when there is an issue, try to also check your own self as well. And like I said, some people that have this toxic and unhealthy relationship, you see them coming back together, and some people believe like dramatic relationship that got a lot of drama and problems, it is a sign that this is real love. Some people believe that the more drama there is in a relationship, the more they start to believe this is real love and a real passion, a real desire, and it's an indication that we really love each other. We're breaking up, kicking each other, cheating on each other, lying to each other, disrespecting each other. We come back together. This is the 70th time that we break up and coming back together, and we always coming back to each other. That is real love. Let me tell you, that is not real love. That is sickness. That is sickness and madness. Something unhealthy. If you are in an unhealthy relationship and a toxic relationship and you want to make it work, the only way you can break this pattern, because this is a pattern going around and around, it's become very vicious. If you want to break that and have a happy life with your partner, if that is the partner you want to be with, the only way that you can have that is for both of you to sit down and list all the problem and work toward it. But both of you need to be honest about what you want and don't want, what you can handle and you cannot handle. But many people that are in those toxic relationships, they come back together and then they take things where they left it. and then they are surprised they get in the same place and the same result, and doing the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity. Be with someone is not the only way to feel the love and to get love. I've been working on myself for months now, and I love the new person that I have become. I love my new life, and I don't feel in a hurry to get with someone, especially when I know that there are more bad pigs out there than that look good, but deep in there they are not a great inside. So there are more bad pigs than quality selection. In today's time, we get the illusion of unlimited quantity with better body, more money, better with everything. But the reality is, quality men and quality women are rare to find. Good men and good women are rare to find. But more further than that is finding somebody that truly care for you and that want to treat you right and put the work in and out every day to make you happy. That is extremely rare, because people are very happy at the start to get you, to meet you, to do things with you, to get you to give, and maybe you give a bit, but to continue to meet somebody that giving you 110% of themselves, 100% for you to be happy in your own life, 100% so that you can get value, more things for you, 100% so then you can go higher in your life and elevated in your life. Not many people can do that, and that's why this is rare. Loving somebody, it's a lot of work. Love means serving somebody. You need to be ready to serve somebody above your own interests, and that can be rare to find. I've been focusing on bettering my life and reaching goals, because when I have a great life that I love and that provide me with all I want and need, I don't feel I'm lacking any one company. I'm starting to be really open to the idea to be married one day and to have children, and I'm really looking forward to be a mom. I know it may be a bit out subject, but I really feel excited now to the idea to be a mom. I really cannot wait to be a mom. And of course, you need to have a good partner for that. But yes, becoming a mom is something that is something that just thinking about it make me really happy. Yeah. So guys, if you got value from this video, give a big like, share this video, subscribe. The chokers have really shown the power of the people, and we are sadly seeing how some of our leaders have decided to respond, and they decided to respond like they are king and gods, and we are just little people. The working class is the power, is the real power. About people, about that working class, they don't have anything. So I really do not like the way this Justin Trudeau right now have responded to the Canadian people. He did not even open conversation with them. It's really insulting. Like, these people doesn't matter. A leader should be leader of his own people and should not be afraid to talk to his people, and should not ignore the suffering of his people to want to talk to him. He should be open to that, because together we're making a better world, and about taking notice to the complaint of a certain group of people in our society, we are not going to create this great place to live. We all have to live in one place, and we want everybody to feel part of that. And that starts by having our leaders talking and listening to some of our concern. And it is true right now. Like example in France, even here in Belgium, the taxes are really high. The food cost is going higher. The salary of people are not moving and even going lower. And here in Belgium, they try as much as possible to keep people in a low salary. They ask you if you have children, do you have a dependent, do you have kids, do you have this, before they can allow you to have the salary that you are worth in your profession. I'm really against all of that, and I hope that people are going to rise more and more to let their voice heard about problem of housing, problem with the vaccine, problem with the mandate, problem with high tax that we're paying. It's time that we, the working class, are letting our voice heard. And yes, despite that some of young people do not feel that that's their problem, but that's exactly wrong, because this is the future and the world they're going to be growing up in. And yes, some of us are fighting for them to have a better life than us when they're going to be in the same age than us. So that's what is happening right now. So guys, sorry for the long video. Thank you so much for watching, and please support our lovely convoy freedom on the 14th here in Brussels. And I wish you a great day, and yes, and thanks for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye.
Think about me one more time before you go. Someday you'll know. Someday you'll know. You know what I'm going to say? I've been feeling this way for far too long.